The perfect global combo for tax freedom with zero taxes, travel freedom, and enjoying life as a multimillionaire, as a millionaire, entrepreneur, or high net worth investor. These three countries, the UAE, specifically Dubai, the Republic of Serbia, and Paraguay in South America, are the ones I usually recommend to many of my clients. Each serves a very specific purpose. Take the UAE for example. They are getting restricted with corporate tax, with anti-money laundering regulations, and in general requiring more documentation, with accounting becoming more demanding each year. Having a company in the UAE is no longer as simple, I will open a company, get residency, and never touch the company again. No. Now there are yearly tax returns, VAT, you need to register for VAT, you must register for corporate tax even if you don't generate income. If you generate income through the company, the tax rate is 9%, not good, not bad. But if you take personal income and send it to your personal account, they may reclassify it as corporate income. And if you pay yourself salaries that are not at market rate, they reclassify them. So with a company in the UAE, we need to be cautious. We serve many clients in the UAE, we have an office there, and I help many people to move to the UAE, get the golden visa, and I recommend it to many Europeans, Latin Americans, Americans, Canadians, and Asians. They come to us saying, I want to Dubai as my second option, I know I won't get permanent residency or citizenship there, but at least I can secure a golden visa. I will have a company, bank account, and another residency permit. It is extremely safe, it is perfect to escape the European winter, it is excellent for your business. If you want ultra high net worth clients, alliances, and partners for the future, the UAE delivers. It also delivers in education for children. Many British families, for example, are seeing what is happening in the UK, crime, safety issues, it's terrible. They want to move somewhere where completely removed from that. The UAE provides the safety net. Whether you personally like living there or not depends on your lifestyle preference, traditions, and the cost of living. You can also use the UAE for banking. If you want to send millions to a bank, many UAE banks are not so welcoming at first. You need to build history in the country before moving millions. But it works perfectly for top-tier banking, private banking, and priority banking after you have been a resident for several months or years. If you want to obtain a golden visa in the UAE, for example, so you don't have to fly back every 6 months, don't have to open a company or deal with all these feelings, you can get a nomination-based golden visa. You pay a nomination fee as long as you have a clean record and clean funds. That can practically be guaranteed. And of course, you must have a good passport. Some nationalities are strict, others are perfectly fine. You can also invest in real estate. You can place a fixed term deposit in your own name, 2 million dirhams, about $550,000 more or less. Depositing in a bank for a minimum of a couple of years, and you get your 10-year golden visa. Many clients of us take it just in case. Many crypto clients come to us saying, I won't go to somewhere where they won't touch my crypto, no tax on crypto trading or investing, and the UAE is perfect. No personal income tax, no capital gains tax, no specific crypto tax, and very crypto friendly if, for example, you want to buy property with crypto. The next country, Serbia, serves its purpose specifically for people who want a European lifestyle and want to be close to the EU if they ever choose to live there. You are geographically in Europe, bordering the EU, but without EU restrictions and without constant controls over your personal information. Privacy is being destroyed. They want to know everything about you, where your crypto is, where your companies are, they want it all. So step by step, the EU is moving in the direction of the US. And I see in the EU, especially countries like Spain, my country, and France, going down the same road of checking everything you do. They are even implementing UK-style security laws where to access certain websites you must show an ID. That means they will have your ID, they will know which sites you visit, what information you access, and at some point, even if you are an EU citizen and no longer live in the EU, they will demand that you declare all your worldwide assets and pay taxes on it. If you dislike illegal immigration, if you dislike EU policies, you can still have an incredible European country that is not woke, where you can get citizenship, especially merit-based citizenship, and a solid second passport. It won't allow you to travel everywhere or enter the US without a visa, but I think visa-free travel is becoming less important because many Westerns already have it. Canadians, Brits, EU citizens, Americans, you already have strong visa-free access. Many of my Latin American clients either have B1, B2 visas to the US or E2 investor visas, so they already have that access. Getting a second passport gives you the perfect plan B. It's not just residency, it's solid citizenship that maintains good relations with both East and West. So you are protected if something happens in the future, if they want to cancel or revoke your citizenship because you said something against the government or failed to report something. Of course, comply with the law, comply with tax law, comply with regulations, everything, but protect yourself, your finance, and your family. And Serbia offers that opportunity right now. If you want a second residency or a second citizenship and you want to work with a firm that goes straight to the point, we don't try to sell you a consulting package to keep you circling for a year and then charge you more. No, we say, here is the price, you can get this and this and this, do you want it or not? We can do it as soon as possible. Book a call with us in the form in the description and let's see if we can work together. The third country is Paraguay. I'm in Paraguay right now. I have temporary residency, soon permanent residency. I have tax residency this year 2025. The process is very straightforward. You don't need to invest immediately in the case of the PR. You must show at least $75,000 to $100,000 in a bank account. That bank account can be in the US, in Europe, in Switzerland, wherever your account is. You show that you have that amount to invest later, you get your permanent residency through a lawyer. I see it as a great country for privacy, as perfect plan B. In the case of World War III, for example, or something on a larger scale in Europe, Paraguay is practically free from wars. Yes, some areas are not safe, but Asunción is developing very well. In the last 10 or 15 years, Asunción has exploded in growth. A lot of money from Brazil, Argentina, Chile, the US, the EU, and these countries. People who want financial privacy, people who want zero taxes, no tax on foreign source income, and I have spoken with ministers and officials, they say they are very proud of their tax policy. The reality is that very few individuals pay income tax in Paraguay because there is an exception of 80 million guaranis, about $10,000 a year. If you earn below that in local income, you pay nothing. Getting citizenship is not easy. It takes at least 3 to 4 years of PR. It's not something you can do it in less than 1 year, for example, none of that. But if you truly want to commit and invest, you can definitely get it. Paraguay offers a strong financial privacy, zero taxes, and overall the perfect plan B for your life. Combining these three countries, UAE, Serbia and Paraguay, I recommend them to clients depending on what they specifically seek. And beyond that, for example, many people want another passport or another residency or another place where they can create a company and have payment processor or having a second bank account. You can get something in the Caribbean, in Turkey, in Mexico, in Vanuatu, maybe in Hong Kong, maybe in Thailand, maybe in the Cayman Islands, okay? You can choose, you need to see with someone who has already done this. Another thing you can add is something in Europe. Many of you will already have EU citizenship and many of you will not want it. But I think having a golden visa of permanent residency is very valuable because that way you can gain access and enjoy certain benefits without being burdened with all the obligations of full citizenship. Perhaps a golden visa in Italy, Hungary, Portugal, Greece, Latvia, or PR in Malta or Bulgaria. There are many real options. Just choose the one that suits you best. And if you want to get started with this, I invite you to fill out the form in the description and we'll take a look together.